I think you understood the lesson. Let's go through the hard words again. Hard words in the sense difficult words. First word, string, S-T-R-I-N-G, string. Next, second, knitting, K-N-I-T-T-I-N-G, knitting. Yesterday I told you to understand and underline what I have said. Now you please once repeat after me. Knitting, K-N-I-T-T-I-N-G. Third one, scarf, S-C-A-R-F, scarf. Next, wrinkles, W-R-I-N-K-L-E-S, wrinkles. Maidan, M-A-I-D-A-N, Maidan. Children, please repeat after me so that it will be easy for you to get that word. It will be easy for you. Threatening, T-H-R-E-A-T-E-N-I-N-G, threatening. Got it? Now word buddy, rummaging, rummaging in the sense searching for something. Rummaging means searching. Heirlooms, articles handed down from generations to generation. From generation to generation. Heirlooms. Third one is attic. Attic in the sense upstairs room for storing unused items. Fourth one, walloped. Walloped means hit. Fifth one, disgraceful. Disgraceful, it's a shameful. Shameful, disgraceful, shameful. Sixth one, deterrent, to make the child avoid doing something. Seventh one, despite, in spite of. Eighth one, squinted, peered with narrowed eyes. Grab, to catch roughly. Dipping, low. Okay, now coming to question answers. Children, I asked you yesterday some question answers. I hope you understood and you gave the right answers. Now I'll ask you some questions. Describe, so you please understand. I'll explain each and every question. You try to understand and don't by heart the answer. What you understood, just try to repeat it. Describe the narrator's grandmother. Narrator's grandmother. You just think, how was narrator's grandmother? So what I said, you need not again by heart it, by heart it, by heart it. Just imagine. Imagine, yesterday I explained the lesson. You just think, how was the grandmother? Narrator's grandmother was very old and was dressed in white sari. Isn't it? Okay, just repeat it. Narrator's grandmother was very old and was dressed in white sari. Her eyes were weak now, but her fingers moved quickly with the needles as she kept knitting all afternoon. Isn't it? So how was describe the narrator's grandmother? That is the question and this is the answer. What is it? First point, narrator's grandmother was very old and was dressed in white sari. Her eyes were weak, but her fingers moved quickly with the needles as she kept knitting all afternoon. Her hair was white, isn't it? But she had no wrinkles on her face. So that is the answer for the first one. Just repeat it. You will remember each and every line. You need not by heart it again and again. Second question. What deterrent was his grandmother always threatening to use? Deterrent in the sense, what did I say? Deterrent means what? To make the child avoid doing something. And if you want to do something, your parents try to distract from that and say, they'll try to, they'll try to distract that you do this, otherwise I will not make you to do that, they'll say. So in the same way, the grandmother was trying to distract him from something, from playing mischief things. If you do that, I'll make you to do this. So what is that? The word is deterrent there. What deterrent was his grandmother always threatening to use? Grandmother always threatened. Threatening. Deterrent means in the sense threatening. She always threatened. What she threatened? You know, no. Grandmother always threatened the author, the boy, in the sense author means boy, isn't it? So he was the boy who was writing the story. So that she would teach him how to knit if he made any mischief. తప్పనే చేస్తే షీ వాంట్స్ టు మేక్ హిమ్ టు నిట్ అంటే తెలుసు కదా, ఉలెన్ క్లోత్స్ నిట్ చేయటం. గాట్ ఇట్? నెక్స్ట్ ద థర్డ్ క్వశ్చన్, డిస్క్రైబ్ ద గర్ల్ ఇన్ ద ఫోటోగ్రాఫ్. Very easy question. How was the girl? The girl in the photograph, what? She had a long loose hair, first thing, and wore a dress that nearly covered her ankles. కింద వరకు ఉంది డ్రెస్, యాంకిల్స్. హర్ స్లీవ్స్ రీచ్డ్ హర్ wrists, okay, and wore lot of bangles. She stood with her legs apart. Got it? Though she was very traditional in her presence, she stood her legs apart, hands on her hips, and had a wide and devilish smile on her face. So that was the presence of the girl in the photograph. Got it? Shall I repeat it once again? The girl in the photograph had long loose hair and wore a dress that nearly covered her ankles. Her sleeves reached her wrists and wore a lot of bangles. She stood with her legs apart, hands on her hips, and had a wide and devilish smile on her face. Fourth question, what was grandmother's reaction to the photograph? What will be the reaction of the grandmother? Not only grandmother, if you see your childhood photo, what will be the reaction? Definitely we remember, isn't it? The old memories, we remember them back. So in the same way, you write the answer. Grandmother remembered her childhood days. She felt happy and remembered her childhood days with much charm.